Yo, what's good, guys? Here's a little trade recap on the two trades that we took today. So I guess trades recap on the two trades that we took today. Two big daddy L's, bro. It's brutal. And we got so close to take profit one on GU, but it was not meant to be. As you can see, we just got stopped out. That's why this video is coming in later. We got stopped out on the S&P trade a lot earlier, but I was waiting for this GU trade to either get stopped out or hit take profit to make this little video update. So to start off, I lost 18.8K. I wish it was 8K. 18.8K today on these two trades. Let's go over what I saw, what I could have done better, just overall. Okay, so to start off, on GU, we had weekly bullish bias. Daily, I had bullish bias because this, to me, even though it technically broke structure on the Wanda brokerage, this was not big enough of a break of structure for me to consider it to go into to consider an actual break, because it varies from brokerage to brokerage, right? The break of structure was like a pip or less. And on other brokerages, price had pushed into this daily order block. So it was touchy on the daily area. However, moving forward, on the 4 hour, we were still technically in a downtrend, but we had this big rip up after touching into the daily order block, okay? And then on the hourly, it was kind of chop city. However, if we move into the 30-minute time frame, this followed every single one of our Forex strategy rules. It came into the London session low, swept liquidity, and had a quick, very, very quick rally up. I waited for a break of structure on the 5-minute, which happened right here. And then after that, I waited for price to come into equilibrium off the 5-minute high, boom, down to here. Then we see a break of structure the upside on the 1 minute, giving me confirmation. So I entered on that candle. Stop was just at the liquidity sweep line because I figured if price is going to come all the way down here, it's likely going to stop us out. So there's no it would pretty much invalidate this sweep of liquidity if we put it at the liquidity area over here. Okay, and we just got stopped out on that. Price reached up, barely missed take profit one by 2.5 pips. That's all right. We were supposed to lose on this because it never ended up hitting take profit one. What could I have done better? There was a decent amount of things. So today, maybe I should have avoided this trade because it did break structure on this brokerage. And maybe that should be something that I should stray away from. If it's on the tipping line of like, hey, some brokerage says it didn't break structure and one brokerage said it did, maybe I steer clear of it for the day. We also didn't have really a firm and confirmed bias on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, we kind of were chopping up, and then along with that, we were just within consolidation for the majority of the time going into New York session. Even though we saw some volume spikes during London session, that was really the main reason for me to be willing to take a long was, we see this quick rally after sweeping liquidity during London session, and then boom, we take out the liquidity that London took out, and then we see a quick reaction off of that. That was the reasoning for it, but clearly that wasn't enough confluence for this trade to hit take profit. So clearly it wasn't good enough. So something to learn from that. Don't trade when price is consolidating on relatively lower time frames. Along with that, don't necessarily trade in when you kind of have iffy situations on the daily time frame. All right, jumping over to the S&P 500 now. We just went over to GU. Jumping over to the S&P, weekly, we are in an uptrend, okay? Daily, we are in an uptrend as well, right? We did not break structure by sweeping these lows. If anything, this is giving me more bullish confirmation, the fact that we swept these lows and then had a strong reaction off of that on the 4-hour. Okay, so looking at price right now, we sweep these lows, we rally. The 4-hour didn't give us any defined structure going into the day. However, the 1 hour, we had a bullish bias, and I know there's a lot of little charts on here that are masking it, but we can honestly hide that for now. But going into it, this is what up to this candlestick is what we saw prior to market open. So as you can see, we were breaking structure to the upside on the hourly. Okay, yes, we did take out this liquidity. However, I wasn't really concerned because the daily was bullish, the weekly was bullish, the hourly was bullish. Everything was giving me bullish confirmation. So in turn, boom, we go right into market open. And I know it still looks a little bit messy. We can even clear this again. We come into market open, market comes up, sweeps this liquidity, comes down, then sweeps the hourly liquidity that I had marked out right here. And usually I like to consider hourly liquidity way higher confluence than just 15-minute liquidity. So other than like this or this, I like using hourly lows or highs. So we swept this liquidity, came down, then swept this liquidity. And from there, we can go ahead and scale in. We see price, boom, rally, first fake out, then boom, rally back on down here. So this is where we had the potential trade setup, or this is where we had the trade setup. We come down, sweep liquidity, get a break of structure to the upside. I did not enter because, if you guys remember, over the past month and a half now, I've been kind of waiting for 3 confluences instead of just liquidity sweep, break of structure. So what were my 3 confluences? I waited for boom, liquidity sweep, break of structure. I was looking for this fair value gap to get filled or equilibrium to get filled. That never happened. Okay, I can actually get rid of this one. That never happened. So from there, what was I waiting for? What was I looking for? I scaled down onto the 5-minute because I noticed, hey, we started making, boom, we made a high right here. Where's my GAN box? Made a high right here. I was originally looking for price to come into that equilibrium. It did not happen, okay? And then from there, if we drag, boom, from this low up to this high, we see that, boom, market comes into equilibrium. I'm going to remove that now just so it doesn't look as messy. And ends up sweeping this 5-minute low right here and then break structure to the upside on this candle. Oops. Break structure to the upside on this candlestick, and then I waited for even more confirmation. Okay, I waited for the break of structure to the upside on that, and then we had this fair value gap in here along with this equilibrium, which we see, boom, price makes a down candle, comes into the fair value gap barely, and pushes back above equilibrium and closes with this bullish candle right here. That's what we went long off of. My stop loss was pretty much the same thing with the GU, right at that liquidity sweep, because if it was a valid liquidity sweep and if it wanted to push higher, it probably wouldn't come down in there. And as we can see, it wasn't valid, or it was valid for a small amount of time until coming back down and stopping us out. As you can see, price ranged for a long time. We were in this trade for like an hour and a half. Price chop, pushed into profit for a little bit, came down, profit again, boom, back into drawdown, then stopping us out. Let me go ahead and grab my P&L for you guys. As you can see, I lost $18,899, so pretty much 18.9K on the day. Pretty tough day, I'm not gonna lie, especially when I took 2 trades. And if you go and check back at the P&L, I realized that I was over leveraged a bit on the GU trade. So the top position, I ended up shaving off half of it when I was at break even, because when we were in this GU trade, I was in a lot of profit up here. And when we came back down to break even, I was like, yo, I'm realizing that, hey, I probably risked a little bit more than I should have while we were in profit, because, hey, you know, that profit was great, but I got to be risk adverse, because what happens if we get stopped out? And thank goodness I closed more of that, or else I would have lost a lot more, probably somewhere around like 30 grand. Had I not, you know, used risk management, understood that I was a bit over leveraged, price came back into the break even, I shaved off half that position and was able to save myself from extra losses. So that's like a little risk management piece of advice that, hey, you know, if you're over leveraged and you see that, and especially if you're over leveraged and you see that while you're in profit, if price ever comes down, or if you're just in profit in general and you're like, whoa, I'm a little bit over leveraged, just shave off some of your position. Save yourself from losing more money than you should. It's just the smarter thing to do, safer thing to do. Don't lose a lot of bread. So yeah, that's a little trade recap that I had today. random announcement for you guys. I have a free Discord now. If you guys didn't know that already, free Discord is up and it's running. The link is in the bio, along with the paid Discord. If you guys want to take these trades with me, I know you guys don't want to take losing trades, but I'm pretty good at trading for the most part. The paid Discord goes live tomorrow, so you can actually get access to a discount for that. If you join the free Discord and there's a little thing that says join waitlist, you will have a discount at like a 20-something% off discount if you join through the free Discord versus if you just join tomorrow at the regular price. I think you save like around $20-something or just $20 by joining the free Discord and joining the waitlist, or just by joining through the free Discord. The free Discord payment tomorrow will be cheaper than the regular WAP link that is just in my socials, in my bio. So if you want a discounted price to take these trades with me live every single day, it's going to be in the free Discord. But other than that, catch you guys in the next one. Appreciate you guys for rocking with me. I'll try and keep these trade recaps up to date as much as possible. And we have some new trading content coming to you guys tomorrow, hopefully. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one.